Hello and welcome to the Vodcast number 2. It's been a while between the first and second, but I've been busy at work. I'll do what I can with the Vodcast things, but there's a really sinister type 9/11 feel to this one here. And it took me to realise it was years before I realised what I had in my hands. So cut back to early to mid 1990s. I used to be an avid collector of pewter beer tankards and clay ones and china ones. I had a whole Welsh dresser full of them in my old house before I moved in here. And I don't know where they all are actually, I must have just got rid of them all, but I've kept a small selection here. I'm going to show you some of them. And this is kind of like the stuff that I collected. This one is, it's Adams, England, established 1657, so I'm not sure of the date of this. For those of you who's not familiar with the Barras in Glasgow, the Barras Market, it's a worldwide, I'm sure you've heard of it anyway. This is where I used to buy them. I used to go up there of a weekend and have a wee mooch about. The Barras is like a kind of flea market type thing. And it used to be great. You used to get anything you wanted was in the Barras, and it was jam-packed. Went a bit commercial now. It's a load of stalls for shops, and it's not the same as it used to be back then. But this is the kind of stuff that I like collecting, following on from my mother's collection of Toby jugs. So I thought I would start this as well. So this has got it's like a wee mock, well, I was going to say a mock Tudor house, but I think it is a proper Tudor scene on it with a horse, a cart outside. And it's got a wee tale on the back of it here, which reads Good Companions, it's called. It's printed, it's not exactly straight, so I don't know if this is worth money or not, or I don't know. A friend that is social, good-natured and free. To a pot of my liquor right welcome shall be. But he that is proud, ill-natured may pass by my door to an alehouse and pay for his glass. There you go. So it's perfect nick, no damage to it. I really take care of it. It's needing a wee clean. But that's the kind of stuff there. I've got another one here. It's a Swiss scene. I'll take you from left to right. It's like the Swiss Alps there, all the mountains, the snowy mountains in the background. The Swiss flag up the top of the wee cabin there is a cowbell, and you can just hear, Heidi, come and get your dinner. And this one's Kotfer, Switzerland. It's got a wee number on it there, so I think this might be worth, I don't know if these are worth anything, these things, but I collected a lot of them. Again, this is in great nick. Used to get them for pennies at the Barras market. So, there you go. If anybody's got any of these, please let me know what you think of them. But here's where the wow moment happens. The sinister, unbelievable events. Now, at the same time, I bought a New York one, a big tankard. I'll show you in a minute. It was like £1 or something, $1.50. They weren't very expensive. And as I say, the time when I bought them was about between 93 and 95, because I didn't buy any more when the daughter was born, the first child, in 97. So I didn't buy any beyond that. And if anybody can maybe put an age to this one here. I'll show you. This will blow your mind. This is actually going to sit down for this. This one here is made in Japan, it says in the bottom of it. Made in Japan, so I don't know how, if it's a collector's item or it was just mass produced or something, but it's got a nice handle on it here. This is in New York City. New York City, and it's in great nick as well. It's not cleaned inside. I don't want to touch it inside in case I break it. So, New York City, you've got the Empire State Building here. You come round to, what's she called? Lady Liberty. Out in the water there. Round to the other side, we have the World Trade Center. Two buildings, Building 1 and Building 2. Do you want to see some absolutely crazy here? Bearing in mind I bought these in the mid-90s. Look at this. So, we've got the scene of the World Trade Center. And look at that. There is a plane just about to hit one of the towers. What is that about? What actual is that about? And obviously, I was still in my old house, 2001 when 9/11 happened. And I didn't move into this house until 10 years ago, 2003, we moved in here. And I was watching something on one of these TV programmes, like Bring It, Buy It, Sell It, or Antiques Roadshow, or something like that. I can't remember, it was years ago. And they were talking about, somebody brought along a load of these tankers, and I thought, I've got some of them in there, I'm going to have a wee look at them again. And this was about 10 years ago. And I pulled it out, and the first thing that hit me was that scene there. The plane just ready to hit one of the towers. Now we know that there's truth in plain sight, and it's round us every single day on the TV and the Simpsons and all that stuff. It's all predictive programming, so you don't see it when it actually happens. But this says it's made in Japan, and I don't know when these were made. If anybody has any inkling of what a date these were made in, because it certainly wasn't after 9/11, that's for sure, because I bought it in the mid-90s. And that's mental, isn't it? That's crazy. That's absolutely mind-blowing. So what about that? What do you think of that? Please leave your comments down below, your thoughts, any suggestions of age of these things. Possible worth, I don't think they'll be worth anything really. The Swiss one with the number on the bottom, it might be worth a couple of quid, but I'm not expecting any more than £30 for them or something like that, you know. But the New York one, what is that about? It's amazing, isn't it? So, just a short vlog today, folks. Thanks for joining us. I just thought I'd share that with you. I think it was something that had to be put out there. I've sat on top of it for years, knowing that it's in my cupboard in there, and still at awe at how that actually came about. I mean, every city's got a plane flying about it, so why did they put a plane in the scene in New York? It's my belief it's in a water all over it, so there's not an airport there. So why in the first place would they put a plane in a New York cityscape scene? Anyway, please give a like for this one. If you haven't already subscribed, please do. It helps us up so much good. And we'll hopefully be back before Christmas with another vlog. Thank you very much.